演唱会门票，其中 Richard 老师更是直言经历了人生最难的一次抢票，等待几个小时都未能抢到，无奈只好向黄牛购买了高价转售票。
Johnny, we've got 1,500 people in the chat.
Yeah.
You guys are amazing. I feel like we should make a little announcement with this many people here. Is it time?
It's time.
For those of you who are aware, Charlie is on tour. He's doing a world tour, and he will be visiting the States. And as such, after an insane number of hours and refreshes and overspending on resale tickets, Johnny and I are going to see Jochen live in Las Vegas.
Woo! Dude, I am so psyched. Definitely a dream come true. It's going to be amazing.
Absolutely cannot wait. And for those of you who are going to be there, we'll announce meetups and things like that. We'd love to meet as many of you as we can while we're there that weekend. There's 2 performances. So it was originally March 1st, and then it sold out so fast. He booked a whole nother show for February 28th, the day before. We're going to be there the whole weekend. We'd love to hang out and meet you guys. And we are doing a limited series countdown starting not next week, but the week after. So be sure to look into the YouTube community. We're going to announce we're going to be live every week for 5 weeks in a row, doing 2 or 3 songs leading up to the performance, and then another travel vlog. We were freaking out. It's been a very stressful week trying to get those tickets. It's just amazing.
Kudos to Richard. Richard is, I would, if it was up to me, we would have failed because I'm just not good at stuff. He is very savvy with making stuff like that happen. So, thank you.
I don't know how. I just don't know how many.
It looks pretty bleak because we had a Thronely member meeting. And, that was when he was supposed to try to purchase the first one. He's like, I'm behind 9,000 people. I don't...
23,000.
Oh, 23.
There's 23,000 ahead of me, and I was there for 2 hours at a time.
So it looked pretty bleak, but he somehow did it. And also, I mean, good news, Charlie is doing well.
Well, that's what I want to point out. So real quick, I want to get back to the music, of course, but here's the deal. He was raised, so just a quick background because Johnny, I don't know how much of this you know. A lot of you watching already know this, and please jump in with information to correct me if I'm wrong, if I'm remembering anything wrong. So we know he was raised in the mountains, but not just like a large community, a village, or a town in the mountains. It was like super remote. And his parents, I think he had, again, I don't know how, I think he had one, does he have 2 sisters? That I don't remember. But I think he had at least 1 sister, were left basically with the village of very remote homes. His parents would only come home once a year. They would have to travel far away, and they'd come home with a large meal, like a large ham.
Yeah, don't get mad, he has Richard.
I do have 2 kids. Once a year, you say? And we're talking about, this was, and they'd only come for the Chinese New Year's when they come back home. So to come from that level of just remote access, and then he would bus when he could, he would make things, I think, from the local village and go into the closest town or whatever and try to sell things on the streets, things like that. He had 1 elder sister, thank you, Gaia, for that. And to come from that level of humbleness, to know true poverty, and to just go from what do I eat 2 days from now, having to just plan that. And when they had chickens, I heard the story, they had chickens, they would lay eggs, and he and his sister would just share an egg. Like that was a feast. And now you take somebody that came from that and is literally in demand around the world to the point where I was 23,000 in line for a single show, and then I had to buy a resale ticket way over, and I don't want to go on a rant there, but I hate the ticketing system because the artists don't get what you pay. They only get from that first sale, and the rest is just...
So it looked pretty bleak. but he somehow did it. And also, I mean, good news, Charlie is doing well. I think he's
well, that's what I want to point out. So real quick, I want to get back to the music, of course, but here's the deal. He was raised, so just a quick